The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Brighton against Manchester United. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And that gets things running. Brighton picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to build on that. Now the pass. Mathias Cunha. Thrust towards the front line. Now here's the through ball. And he's there to cut it out. Bruno Fernandes tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago. He spotted the run and played it through. Looking to shoot. That's gone a long way up and away. Looks to slip it through. Bruno Fernandes. Sesko. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Out wide to the right. Looks like a good ball through. And he's there to hoof it away. Ruta. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. Shapes the shoots. Same again, same outcome.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Gomez brings it forward, tries a through ball. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Passes it through. pass he's looking for. Looking to get within range. Meno. Now the pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Meno. So it is still 0-0. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Out for a throw. Knocks one in. In for the follow-up! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the keeper was helpless then. He knew he wasn't getting to it, so for a second or two he must have been praying it was off target. And he got lucky. Very lucky.
On the left-hand side now to profit from it. Minutes gone. Can he find a finish now? Is it in? And nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. Meno has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ruta looks like a good ball through. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed long and direct. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Ball's down on the left now. That's a throw. Ruta looks to slip it through, and now they can launch a counter. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
The Red Devils take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Plays it into the channel. Cunha pumps it upfield, tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Defence has got rid of that. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
United into the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. The Red Devils carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Has it out wide now. Timely intervention. Fernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Meno, Bruno Fernandez. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ruta hoists it high. Very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gomez. Looks like a good ball through. Promising cross. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Get a throw in. Referee's given a throw. Meno. Deftly done. Cuts it out. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Welbeck. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Plays it into the box. Who's going to make this theirs? Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Hit long and direct. He's in, surely! Good clearance and very necessary. Decent progress down the left. Welbeck. It's out for a goal kick. Brighton have a sub ready to come on. Tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lofted into the middle. Now it's Welbeck. Welbeck passes it square. In it goes! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
change here. He's about ready to come on. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Lindelof battles to win it back. Diabo. United may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. Spoon forward. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Down by a lack of accuracy. Mount. And it's Welbeck. It's a good-looking cross. It's a throw.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ball, who's going to get there? Oskali with the short one. Towering header!
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Get that clear. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead now.
Gets it back. It's a throw in. Aimed long and direct. Looks to dink one in. Passes it through. It's come loose. And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Ruta, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Leno, who's going to make this theirs? Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? That is wayward. He's dealt with that well. De Ligt positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a loose ball. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Now the pass. that's it. It is all over. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn that control into victory.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Ground that barely needs an introduction, the Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And our live game is Manchester United against Fulham. The winner of the UEFA Best Player in Europe award. We have come to expect so much of him.
Yeah, well, I think most of this stadium, if not all, will be watching his every move. He's at that kind of level now, and big things are expected to keep coming. He's a European great.
So the two starting lineups. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now here's the through ball. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted. And it's a goal! And the game springs instantly to life. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Fulham ahead, 1-0 to the good. Aim forward. Vargas, back to the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. Looks like a good ball through. Manchus Cunha! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he has a bit of a reputation from that sort of range, Peter, and he can half-smack one.
Tete. Smith Rowe. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. No, that's not going to find its target. Adama Traore gets it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he score? Top save! That shot was travelling. Sesko. Tries a through ball. Shapes the shoot. He's got away with one there. Duval. Vargas. Smith Rowe. Vargas. Let down by a lack of accuracy. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now surely, it's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. The Cottagers have a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Fair effort, he reacted well.
Fulham didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
So what now? It's going to be another throw. Towards the front. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Thrust towards the front line. Forward it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Now the pass. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
And it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore who's steaming forward. De Ligt demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky there.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Smith Rowe. Robinson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Battles to win it back. Leno. Plays it out to the flank. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Carries far too far and out of play. Robinson. That's great strength on the ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Vargas. It's the through ball, and he's on his way! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Going to throw in. In a foot to win it back. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Sesko. Bruno Fernandes. Leno. Well positioned to make that interception. So astute defending to ensure they got no further. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. First 45 minutes are up. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength? get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game. They can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Yoro. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Smith Rowe. Mano. Good idea, just poorly executed. Fulham settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Bruno Fernandes. Now the pass. In with a header! In it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Tries a through ball. Looks like a good ball through. He's dealt with that well. Whipped it again. Adama Traore. Clearance and very necessary. The sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Promising cross. In for a header! Good delivery. No joy.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Tete. Surely he scores! Great strike! And the keeper's equal to it!
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Fernandes shoots! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! Manchester United are back on level terms. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Robinson. There'll be a throw-in. The Cottagers, the sub ready to come on. Out, it'll be a throw-in again. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Knocks one in. Up for a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
On that, Maguire gets it back, pumps it upfield. No question, that's a foul. And the The referee has shown him a yellow card. Mount lobs it in gently, tries a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Sesko. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Defence has got rid of that. Tries the route one option. Robinson. Decent progress down the left. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Has gone out. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bruno Fernandes. Wayland. Matheus Cunha. Can he find a finish now? Just deflected behind for a corner. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Matheus Cunha. Wayland. Thiago. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Spoon forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Duval. It's Raul. Raul, can he get through? Matheus Cunha brings it forward. It's a loose ball. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be a big far post.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
There is the final whistle. No winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.